Hello, so I thought I would do a quick introduction of myself before we get started in the very first studio vlogs. So my name is Hannah and I'm a full-time graphic designer and a part-time artist slash illustrator. I own a small business which I recently started sort of early last year called BearBeretStudio, and since then I've basically just been working on that whenever I have the time. Because full-time work is a lot of my time, so it's been interesting trying to fit that in, but I think if you're truly passionate about something, you'll always find the time. In this video, I'm going to be basically showing you one of my markets that I did recently, which was Project Market Space, and I'll also be going through my process of designing washi tape as well as making little sticker sheets for the first time, and I'll also be doing a new sketchbook, which is very exciting because I haven't actually used a sketchbook in a very long time. I've been just drawing on my iPad, so it's going to be interesting getting back into that, but I hope you guys enjoy. So this is me designing my very first washi tape, which I'm super excited about. The inspiration for this design was actually these little Sprout Bear plushies, which I've been making and selling at the markets, and people seem to really like them. So yeah, in case you're wondering also, the Sprout Bear does have a name, so everyone say hi to Pip. This little cutie is kind of like an original character of mine, I guess. He just kind of started to appear in a few of my drawings, and I feel like now he's become like a little bit of a mascot. I'm really excited to see him in washi tape form. I thought that while you watch me sketch, now would be a great time for me to introduce myself a little bit. About a year ago, I started my art business where I began selling these handmade clay keychains on Etsy, and at first it was just a bit of a creative outlet for me where I would just kind of make things that were a bit more sort of silly and unserious, because I feel like working a corporate design job can be a little bit uninspiring, to say the least, sometimes. I remember my first official sale was this keychain of Maple from Animal Crossing, and I was so excited that anyone actually wanted to buy my stuff. And since then I feel like I've really leaned into making things that are nostalgic and just honestly comforting to me. I guess the reason why I started this channel is just so I can share some behind the scenes of how I make things for my shop, as well as just documenting some snippets of my life so that future me can kind of look back and see how far I've come. I'd also love to inspire anyone who's been wanting to start an art shop or even just spend more time on their art to really make time for things you love, because I feel like this is going to sound really cheesy, but starting Bear Beret was honestly one of the best things that I've done. I've gotten to meet so many lovely people at art markets and through Instagram, and in general I just feel like I've grown so much in the last year since I started making things that actually brought me joy. Anyway, I will stop rambling for now, but I hope you enjoy this little sneak peek into my sketchbook. honestly think there's nothing harder than starting a new sketchbook and having that first blank page just staring back at you while you have literally no idea what you want to draw. To try and sort of overcome that like initial art block sort of hurdle, I decided to just basically open up my Pinterest and have a quick scroll through and just do some really simple like doodles of things that I saw. And you can see here, like, these are definitely far from perfect. They are messy and kind of, you know, not perfect, especially proportionally, but I don't think that's really the point of the exercise. Like, to me, this is just about getting used to using a traditional medium again, because I've become so used to drawing on my iPad and having that undo button. I think it's important to go back to your roots and do some more like traditional, like hands-on drawing. I think it's so important, and it's something that I've definitely been neglecting for a while. So I think this new sketchbook is definitely going to be something that I'm going to try and draw in at least once a week, if not more. I'm also definitely trying to explore using different colours that I'm not really used to. So I normally tend to go towards like very muted colour palettes, but I decided that I was going to do some really vibrant, almost like unexpected colour combinations here. So I'm combining this sort of vibrant orange and like bright green with purple, which I don't 100% know how I feel about it, but I honestly think it looks pretty cool. And at the end of the day, I don't really need this to look perfect, because that's, you know, defeating the purpose of a sketchbook. And I think it looks kind of cute, so I definitely want to keep going with this, and I'm hoping that it's a habit that I can stick to. I'm really excited because my washi tapes have arrived in time for my next art market, and they turned out very cute, if I do say so myself. So you would have seen earlier in the video I did a little sprout bear design, which is this one here. I'll probably include a close-up of it because I don't think I'm going to be able to get this to focus, but I did this sprout bear design and another one which I did as well, which is this little bunny bakery design, which has these little bunnies and these like pastries and stuff, which also turned out very cute. So I'm super happy with them, and I got these made through Vogue Race, which is an online website where you can basically go and get any of your art turned into merchandise, and I would definitely recommend them. They've always been so good with making high quality merch. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely recommend. Not sponsored, but yeah, I'm super happy, and I hope that people like them too. So this is the end of the video, the end of my very first studio vlog. I'm still kind of learning as I go, so it's definitely not going to be perfect, but I hope that you enjoyed anyway, and if you want to see more from me, then feel free to subscribe. I don't know how often I'll be uploading, but I'm going to try and do at least one video a month, and I do have some art markets coming up very soon, so I'm going to try and film my like behind the scenes of that to maybe give you guys a little bit more of an insight into how I sell my stuff in person, because I know that from experience I always like seeing how people like set up their tables and everything. So if that's something you're interested in, then let me know. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Bye!